Hi there, in this video we'll see how to launch an EC2 instance with Ubuntu server. Okay, you can click on EC2 instance to go to the EC2 dashboard. From the recent section, if you have already viewed RLs, you can search for EC2 and click on EC2. You're going to get to this page, which is the EC2 dashboard, and from there you can click on launch instance from launch section. Then it will launch and it will give us the space to configure our instance. So I'll give the name for the Ubuntu server, which is test. I'm going to name it as test. And then you can choose the images, which is known as Amazon machine images, as they call AMIs. And if the images you are looking is not there, you can browse for more, and you can search that let's say you wanna use an open VPN and click on search. And if it is not available in the Kickstart, it might be available in the AWS Marketplace AIMs, and you can see, you can select this as well. And this is the images. Okay, for now I'm not going to use OpenVPN. I just want Ubuntu. So I go back and select Ubuntu, which is the latest 2022.04 is the latest long-term support version, and I'm going to select it, and it is also free tier eligible. So if it is not free tier eligible, you are going to get charged. Okay, coming to instance type, we are T2 micro is the only eligible type, which is free tier eligible. If T2 type micro is not available at your in the region, then you can choose T3 micro as well, or else you're going to get charged for what you use. And coming to the key pair, this is the I already have a key pair. Okay, this is the SSH key that we are going to use to connect to the instance that we are about to create. So I'm going to use the one that I already have. If this is the first time you're using, create new, give a name, and click on create pair. That's it. You can choose the two versions which is available, which are whatever you want. This is some other topic that have depth as well. And coming to the network settings, then we're not going to change much about this, and we're just going to create new security group. And security group is basically like a firewall. It will help us to control the inbound and outbound connections. By default, SSH will allow traffic from all the IPs. So allow HTTP route and allow HTTP traffic from the internet. As a free share eligible, we are up to 30 GB we can use for our storage. And this is the block storage, EBS. And you can use GP3 or GP2. Okay, and now we're going to check all of this, what we done till now. We set a name to our server, our instance of Ubuntu as a test, and then we select the Ubuntu image for our instance, and which is free tier eligible, and we selected an instance type, which basically is the compute that describes how much powerful the instance is. For now, this instance has 1 virtual CPU and 1 GB of RAM. That's it. And then we selected a key pair that we're going to use to connect to the host, this instance of the server. And we select the security groups to be creating a new one, which allows traffic from everywhere. And then we allowed the HTTPS and HTTP traffic also. Okay, and then we configure to have a storage of 30 GB. Once everything is complete, you can click launch here. So our instance is successfully initiated. So we're going back to the instances. As you can see, the instance is running, and we got a public IPv4 address and IPv4 DNS name. You can use these IPv4 public addresses to connect to our instance. So we're gonna click connect here, and then by default user for the Ubuntu server is the Ubuntu, which has a sudo user. So click connect. It's gonna launch us a terminal, a web-based terminal. So we are connected to the instance. Okay, as we go back, right now there is nothing running on this server. So when I highlight this and we got the IP address by default, I'm showing here, and port 80 and 443s are open. And when we running, so we're going to install a Docker. I'm gonna skip this one. Okay, the Docker has been installed. Oh, let's run and paste. I'm gonna use port 18. Right now we're gonna use Apache to run our web server. You can see that the container is running, and if we go back and search and our Apache server is running, up and running.